What's going on, riders? Mike and Ty from NorthCo Baggers back in the NorthCo Bagger Garage. Today, we've got the install and review of the RickRak luggage system.
So I chose to go with the RickRak for my bag here that I have. Used to strap this down to the luggage rack and always messing around with the straps. Always trying to make sure they're not hitting the paint. Found this online, so we decided to give it a try. So we're going to install it today on this bag. This particular mount is for on top of the tour pack. RickRak does make different rack systems that go on the King luggage rack system for just like your standard bike without a tour pack, but this is for a tour pack model. The nice thing about this rack system too is that it is very light, so mounting it to a bag does not increase a lot of weight. And actually, if you weigh this in, it just comes in under two and a half, a little over 2.5 pounds.
All right, to start the install, you want to assemble a couple tools just to have everything ready before you get moving. Our RickRak, again, we're going to install it in the top rack bag that we have from Harley Davidson. However, you can get these pre-installed and order it as a ready-to-go kit right from RickRak. The tools you're going to need, either a ratchet or a wrench 7/16, a 5/32 hex head, a marker of some sort. We're on the black bag. We're going to use silver. However, we're actually going to have some tape involved. We'll explain that a little bit later. And then a 1/4-inch drill. RickRak, if you are going to install your own bag, actually sells a hole punch that you can get. Or if you have a drill punch, it's going to create a nice hole. We're just using a drill, so there is a precaution that we're going to have to take, and we'll explain that as we move along forward.
So the way this RickRak works, this side here slides into one side of your luggage rack. On this side here, there's just these wing clamps that tighten it and has it secure. So when mounting it to your bag, you have to think about how you want the bag to present itself on the back of the motorcycle. For me, the passenger would sit here. This is the back of my motorcycle. I would like to access to unclamp this to remove this bag from the same side I would open my tour pack, so you're not going side to side all the time. So you have to take that consideration when mounting this. You can mount it the other way if you prefer. Your bag can be turned around however you want, but for me, this is the setup I'm going with. It's going to be up to you to determine how you want this rack to mount your bag. For instance, this bag is X amount of inches long, and this is the good center point for this mount. This is where we're going to start marking our holes and preparing the drill.
Since we're using a drill bit and we don't have the actual hole punch, when you drill down through any sort of material, the drill is going to have a tendency to grab that material and pull it as it spins around, and you have the potential to pull some of your material, whatever it may be, on your bag. So what we're going to do, we're going to use some painter's tape. We're just going to run a strip down either side where we're going to drill our holes. That way, it'll help keep that material in place as the drill goes through.
Now we have this mounted on here where it needs to be. Just going to take a marker, mark all your holes that you're going to bolt to. This kit comes with 6 bolts, so that's all you need. There's 3 down each side. When drilling these, speed is not your friend. You want to go nice and slow, that if it does grab the material, you can stop, back out of it, and then start going again. You will get through. If you're wondering about waterproofness, the way this goes together, you have your bolt and metal washer, and then a big rubber washer. This goes on the inside, and if you look in here, I have 5 of them put in already. Then underneath, there is a little washer, rubber, that goes on your bolts. When you bolt this down, those 2 rubber washers create a watertight seal. So you want to get all this on and ready for the RickRak. So once you have the RickRak mounted, have all your bolts sticking out, just put the nuts on, get ready to snug everything tight. There is nylon in them, so you cannot crank them all the way home just yet. That's why you need a wrench or a socket. So this is where the 5/32 hex head will come in, and your 7/16 socket or wrench. Pretty self-explanatory. You just want to crank them down tight. It is kind of clumsy because the bag is open and wants to fall over. Just do your best, take your time. So once your RickRak is installed in your bag, we got to show you how easy it is. Slides in right there, down on the luggage rack. Spin these until they're tight. That's it. No straps, no messing around. RickRak does send you a lock and a key with it, so you can lock your bag on. It goes through, and it will not fall and hit your paint.
As we mentioned, we went with the Harley Davidson Tour Pack rack bag. Although RickRak makes the top Dekk II, it's a phenomenal bag. It's really, really well made, and it's large, and it holds a ton of stuff. But that's the exact reason why we went with this bag. A little bit smaller, a little bit not nearly as wide. Keep in mind that you might already have a lot of weight in your Tour Pack. Anything that you add here, again, is higher. It's going to change the center of gravity of your motorcycle. It's going to change the handling of your motorcycle.
Well, riders, thanks for checking in. I hope you guys find this video about the RickRak luggage rack system useful and purchasing your next rack system or your bag for your Harley or any motorcycle. Check them out. They do make this for Indian and BMW, I believe. You have to check them out on their website. Awesome group of people and really nice product.
Absolutely. We'll have the link in the description down below. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out our other videos. Check us out online, NorthCobaggers.com. We've got Facebook. We've got Instagram. You can find us there. Hope to see you somewhere down the road.